Hello! Welcome to Module 0 and Module 1 in the Inquiry Unit. I'm hoping that you are ready to get started and you're excited about this module. So let's dive in. So you see on my screen that I'm opening to the start here. So I'm on Modules area, start here. So make sure that before you get started, you go through and you look at this area. This is where the other video that I was just working on, if you saw that one's in this area. You want to click into major assignments. You also want to review your Meet the Instructors because, again, like I said before, there are 600 people in this course and I have 25 faculty associates. So keep that in mind. Make sure you know who the person who will be grading your work and who you need to be communicating with. For most likely, it's not me. So keep that in mind. And again, I'm Dr. Janelle White-Taylor. I go by Dr. J. If you did not watch the other video and you wonder who the lady is talking on the screen, my name is Dr. J. So there's also a course clock. Keep in mind, all assignments are due in Arizona time. So again, Arizona does not observe daylight savings time. We stay the same. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're checking that course clock. We do not accept late work, so keep that in mind. We also use Slack as our method of communicating with students. So if you have questions, jump into Slack, ask your question, but also before you ask your question, review what questions have already been answered, because sometimes questions have been answered a couple of times, so review Slack. So let's jump into this. So as you get started, there's quite a few assignments there's quite a few things we want to know about before you get started on your assignments. So as you start looking at this, one of the most important pieces is the movie trailer, which you're going to have a chance to create your movie trailer in the final module of this course. But this also gives you an overview of successful hints that other students have shared to make sure that your experience is good and that you get through this course, without pulling out your hair. It's a great course. I have taught this course my entire career here at ASU, and I love this course. So keep that in mind. It's a great course, but you do need to plan ahead. You do need to make sure that you're allocating time to do your assignments. It is not a class that you can wait until the day before stuff is due to start your assignments to finish them on time. You really need to plan them out the full week to make sure you have enough time to complete your assignments. All right, as we dive in further, so this is advice. There are 4 different videos here that you can watch to kind of learn more about the course and to learn more about what people have talked about and what they've done to be successful in the course. So make sure you take some time to look at that. There's also one of the assignments that you're going to be working on is a portfolio assignment. So this module, you will actually create your portfolio. You'll also participate in a discussion about your portfolio. You want to make sure that you participate in the discussion to make sure that your portfolio is seen and other people are able to see it and review it. And then in Module 2, you will actually submit that to your instructor. So this is a module example. So if you're curious about how a module will look, this is how it will look. The topic areas at the top have not changed. Some of the assignments, we've kind of resorted them a little bit, so things may look a little bit different than what you're going to experience for this semester. All right, next up, you want to make sure that you have an opportunity to learn about your Google sharing settings. In the assignment, the Getting to Know You Scavenger Hunt, that is, you're going to actually go through and learn about sharing and why sharing is so important. Again, if you don't share your work, if you forget to share, we will not be able to review your work. If we can't review your work, we can't grade your work. So make sure that you know about how to share and how to share effectively. We ask you to put things in a folder and put them in a Google Drive, put them in a folder in Google Drive so that way we're able to see them. And then here's how you can check. So make sure for that assignment that you are making sure that we can see your portfolio and we can see your assignments. Again, finding your instructor, if you don't know how to do that, I did say there's like 600 people in this course. This is how you would find them in groups. So as we keep moving through, there is some extra credit that you can earn every week. We give 5 points of extra credit each week. So make sure that you jump in there. It gives you an extra cushion at the end. It doesn't, we really don't want you to try to skip assignments by doing the extra credit, but it will help if you, lose some points on something. Those 5 points will be very helpful to you. So again, 5 points per week for 7 weeks. So keep that in mind. You get an extra 35 points if you do it every week. So there is the Yellow Dig access button, which is really important. That's how you would jump in and share and be a part of Yellow Dig. And if you're like, what is Yellow Dig? Part of the assignment you'll learn about. So the Getting Started Scavenger Hunt. This is one of the assignments. It's a Module 0 assignment. It's due at the end of Module 1. So as you're looking at this, You'll click here to download your booklet, but I can walk you through this a little bit. So in this one, you'll click, it walks through all of the different pieces of the scavenger hunt, and it shows you how to set up everything. So the first thing, you're going to create a Google Drive folder, and that's the folder you're going to share to make sure that we can see all your work. All of your work needs to go in that folder every week. So make sure everything that you're developing goes in that folder. That will also ensure that we're able to see your work. So again, as you keep walking through this, there's videos for everything. So make sure you're paying attention with the pay attention to the videos and watch and make sure that you're learning from them. You want to copy this booklet. When you copy this booklet, you're actually going to rename it. And these are all the steps to walk through. It shows you how to share it. It also shows you how to rename it. So make sure that you're doing that. At the same time, you're going to find information from the course. So I gave you a sneak peek already. I showed you, the course instructor's name, my name. Make sure you spell it right. I get a little angry when it's not spelled correctly. Then you're also looking for your group instructor. You have a group letter, so make sure you know that. And then also tell us what is your preferred name and your preferred pronouns. We want to make sure that we are respecting you and calling you by the name that you want. So please let us know in that area. All right, so then we talked about Yellow Dig. I mentioned it briefly, but you're going to go in now and you're going to go into Yellow Dig and add in your initial post, and then you're going to respond back to some of your peers, so that way you learn how to use Yellow Dig. So this is about Yellow Dig, and I gave all the secrets of Yellow Dig away in the first part of this video, so hopefully you were listening. And then your ET portfolios, this is an example of the portfolio. We're going to talk about the portfolio. So this is how you develop your folder for all of your information. In the other assignment, we're going to talk about developing your portfolio. All right, so next step, reflection, on previous students. So I showed you those videos up front. Now here are links to those videos. You're going to click on them and you're going to think about what are some of the things you want to look forward to, and then also 2 things you need to do to be successful. So let me tell you right up front, plan ahead and read all of the rubrics. 2 successful tips that if you do those, I guarantee you, if you do it right, you're going to get an A. So announcements, you'll receive announcements from me, but you're going to copy one of the announcements. You'll receive one from your group instructors. Copy that announcement and put it right here so that way you have it. All right, moving forward. Notes, if you want to add some notes to this, you can. So that is the scavenger hunt assignment. Now let's jump in a little bit further. There are 2 more assignments that I want to walk through with you, and then we'll be done. So next up, there is, my computer's running a little slow. This is the intro, so you want to make sure you take a moment. This video will land in the intro, so you want to read the intro, listen to the videos. You also, so that'll replace this one. And then these are the objectives. These are the assignments for this week. So make sure that you jump in and you are working with those. All right, let's keep moving. As we keep going, we're also going to look at the inquiry area. So within inquiry, you're going to jump in, and this is the video based on inquiry. And these are some of just the quotes that we found related to the inquiry module. And then from here, there are resources that you're going to follow. This will help you in the Inquiry 321 assignment. All right, let's keep moving. So if we click over here, we're going to go to setting up your portfolio. I mentioned this one briefly, but again, you're going to work through another deck. So this is another deck for you. This one will help you set up your portfolio. So I want you to go step by step. I think I showed you some helpful hints in the Help Center about this one. So again, you're going to go step by step through this to understand all the different pieces. Make sure that you review this. This is how you set up your portfolio correctly. And then the next one is your 321 assignment. So for your 321, you're going to use another slide deck. We love our slide decks. So you're going to go in here and you can actually, the resources are there. The template is right here. When you click on that, you're going to make your template. You can walk through this particular video or walk through this particular slide deck. There's that video again. You're going to watch it. And then these are your resources. You have to click on the first page with that template. So when you click into that template, I'm going to show you that real quick. There we go. So when you click here, this is going to open a template for you. This is the template that you're going to click on Use Template, and you're going to fill this out. This will now be embedded into your inquiry page. You're going to fill it out, save it, embed it into your inquiry page, and then you submit the link to your inquiry page. And that's it for Module 1. So again, make sure you're looking at your due dates. So you want to check to make sure that you turn this in on time. And that is it for Module 1. If you have questions, please reach out to us. We are here to help you. We're here to support you. And we look forward to working with you. Please let us know if you have questions. Have a great week.